Okay, one more question.
Yep.
What would be your one best tip about internet marketing in general?
One best tip about internet marketing in general. Uh, you know what? I think it's not really even an internet marketing tip. Again, this is the thing that actually helped me a lot when I was getting started and the things I was struggling with. It was a quote from Mike Littman, and I believe it's, you don't have to get it right, you just have to get it going. And the
Right.
reason that was so powerful for me is I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I found that when I was getting started, I was consuming so much info, and I was spending so much time trying to learn everything. And if anyone else has ever been in that situation, especially when it comes to internet marketing, what I found, and what I'm sure those people have found as well, is the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know. I started learning about things I had no idea existed. Well, I mean, for example, you could talk about SEO, or creating squeeze pages, or pay per click, or conversions and traffic, and writing articles and viral traffic, and YouTube traffic. Like, I mean, it just never stops. Even if you tell yourself, and this again, this was the vicious circle I found myself in, was I would try to learn one thing, and try to become very competent at one thing, and then while I was learning that thing, I'd realize that there was two new things that I knew nothing about. So I fortunately, I realized that I was in this sort of vicious circle, and I used to repeat that to myself so often, to force myself to just take action. And that really was the key for me, was taking action consistently, and looking at the results and determining whether or not those actions were bringing me closer to my goals. If they were bringing me closer to my goals, well, then I'd take those actions, more and more. If they weren't, then I would stop doing them. And, again, one of the keys for me has been to really focus on the things that, you know, provide the most benefit to what I'm looking to accomplish. It's called the Pareto principle, where 20% of your actions will contribute 80% of your results. So I tend to focus on those 20%. Obviously, we all spend time doing things that, aren't really the best use of our time. But there are so many things that when I got started that I used to try to do, today I don't even bother with. Like, I just ignore it, because I realized, that's why so many people, information overload is probably one of the biggest barriers to success when it comes to online business. I've met so many people that have struggled with information overload, that actually understand internet marketing really well, but have, never made any real money online, because they just feel overwhelmed, with actually building the business. They understand it, they can talk it, but when it comes to actually taking action and taking the steps required to build the business, that's where they get overwhelmed. So again, what I'd recommend is, get out of your way. If you find yourself in that kind of position, again, focus on, a couple of key things, and try and master those. And again, when I'm getting started, I would focus on list building, and monetizing my sign up process. Keep it simple. Don't worry. Like, I mean, again, I thought at the start, I had to create a product, and once I realized, you know what, I can create a product after. I'm just going to waste, like, I realized I was just going to waste time dealing with a lot of things that I just wasn't ready to accomplish when I was getting started. So, if you've got things that are holding you back, either outsource it, and get someone to do it who can actually do it, or put it to the side. And again, focus on the things that allow you to start building that business quickly. And for me, what I found was easy was build a list, focus on list building and promoting products as an affiliate. Because by promoting products as an affiliate, you don't have to worry about product creation. You don't have to worry about creating, download pages and secure member areas and, all that other payment processing. You don't have to worry about a whole bunch of things that will overwhelm, 90+% of the people out there. And you can really, again, keep things simple and start to see results. And, once you start seeing results and you master those things, then it's easy to add to it. Then it's a lot easier to say, okay, well, now that I've had success, now I want to create some products, or now I want to, do something new. That's cool. But make sure that, you keep it simple enough that you actually are able to, like I said earlier, get that first subscriber on your list and make that first dollar. Once you do that, you're going to be, again, having so much more fun than you were when you were struggling to do both those things.
Right. Okay, that was a wonderful call, and I really appreciate what you have agreed to do this interview with me. And if people wanted to continue education with you, where should they go?
Probably the best thing to do would just be to go to that gettingstartedonlinefast.com. That's my main site. Right now I've got a free interview on there that I did with Jason Parker. He interviewed me about how I grew my list from 3,500 to 10,000, and that's when my list really and my business really exploded. So, I was planning to sell that, but if they go there in the near future, they'll still be able to download it for free.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and to get all 10 training sessions absolutely free, just click on that link below. And remember that we are not going to make this available forever, because we actually sell this for $30 every day, and now you can get it for free, but this is a very time limited offer. So make sure that you click on the link below and download all 10 training sessions.